I'm going to do a reading this afternoon. I'm going to do it in the Heal Yourself cards for the overall collective energy. This is for the internal energy. I've got how teachable are you? Someone's trying to try new things. Like they want to learn new things, but they're kind of sitting in an energy of kind of afraid to try new things. Like she's holding a fiddle and she's never played it before, or violin, whichever you want to call it, and she's want to try new things, but she's kind of afraid to in a way. But she also knows that that's the only way she can get. That's the only way that she can get on with her. Whatever she's got to do is to step outside of her comfort zone, and that's what you need to do. Like they want you to step outside your comfort zone. Someone's in an entrapment situation. They feel like they're just stuck in a situation and they can't get out of it, and it's kind of making them feel bad. Like they feel just like lost. They feel hurt and they feel sad, and you're feeling that heaviness of that person's energy, and it's a karmic situation they've got themselves in. And they also fear rejection. They're afraid if they do make a move and they walk away, will you accept them or you reject them if you find out everything they've done to you? You're starting to find your family tribe. You're starting to reach out to like-minded people, even on like social media or other places, and they know this too as well. Their energy knows that you're starting to reach out to other people, and that scares them. They're afraid of losing you, but at the same time, they probably already lost you. You know, they won't take the steps to do what they have to do. And some of your people is probably in trouble or going to jail. I dream about a burning house. You were stuck inside, I couldn't get you out. Laid beside you and hold you close. Anyway, the energy is kind of heavy today. It's not really wanting to come out for me. And the energy feels heavy. I think it's because there's so much emotion around. This person is working on self-love, and you're working on self-love as well. But I do feel the heaviness of this emotion from this person, or from your persons, and the collective energy. Like there's a lot of heaviness, a lot of depression, a lot of sadness, because some of you have healed, some of your past people or other people have not healed. Been wandering all night, trying to take what's lost and broke and make it right. This song kind of came to me channeled. And sometimes they do channel you. Yeah, the energy is definitely heavy. That's why I try to pre-shuffle a lot, because sometimes if you don't pre-shuffle, it'll take you a little bit to get the energy out, because like the person's not wanting you to know something, or they're not wanting something said, or they're just stuck into a deep depression. Like they may be going through some mental challenges, like not mental, like, you know, like bipolar, schizophrenic. They might be having some issues, and there is a possibility that your person could be facing some trouble. Maybe they have addiction problems, maybe they have other problems, maybe they're facing losing their job, maybe they're losing everything, maybe they don't know what to do. And sometimes you feel the same way, like, and there are those ones that are holding on to you and your abundance, and they're keeping you from being ahead because they can't get ahead themselves, so they blame you and they punish you for their own downfalls, and they take your family from you, your kids from you, they tell stories on you, they lie on you, they say all this stuff about you. Yeah, they're in a procrastination. They're taking their time to do this. They're taking their time to heal. They just don't feel like it. They do see you as beautiful, like she is the beautiful, but there is a karmic, like not necessarily all six are bad, but this is a karmic in this situation that is preventing this person who is watching you from being with you. They're watching you. They love you. They consider you beautiful. They want to be in your world, beautiful, handsome, whatever. Pay attention to your signs, because you're seeing your signs all around of all the changes. And let me turn it down just a hair. That song came to me because that used to be for my exes in jail. Yeah, I've been there, done that, people. Sadness, the sadness, you can feel the sadness and the heaviness of the energies around, and you might be feeling sad yourself, because yes, you're healed, and yes, you're doing things and you're going ahead, and you might even be receiving your blessings. You know, your blessings might be coming to you, and if they're not, they are. But even though, you still may feel the heaviness and sadness, because if you're an empath or a light worker, you're connected to everything and everyone and all your energies. So to cleanse your energies, go outside and walk around. Go out and lay in the grass if you have to. Just get one with nature. Get in the silence. Clear your head. Get the stuff out of your mind. That's where you can go be closer to the Creator, the Spirit, God, you know, Mother Earth. Someone sees you as home, that they miss you being home. They miss you at their home. Their home, they felt, was with you. And that's why they're having the hardest time with this, because they know they need to heal. They know they need to make different situations, different choices, but they don't want to. And without you, they feel like they have a hole in their soul. Like they feel depressed and sad. Like Like she's holding her chest and there's a skeleton behind her. There's some skeletons in this person's closet. Like there's a lot of skeletons in this person's closet. They might have a lot of secrets. And you know these secrets. And this person knows that you know this secret. But they're still at the same time, they're holding on to their pride because they don't want to actually admit it to you. You are a phoenix rising. You're rising above everything. They know you're going places. They know that you're rising above everything they put you through. And that scares them as well. Like they want you to be successful. They want you to be able to say they're proud of you, but at the same time, they're jealous of you. I'm going to do a little bit of dark mirror card, dark shadow cards as well, just because this is shadow work. And this song came to me just now, and this is Are You Dancing in Heaven? Somebody is watching over you, and this could be some of your angels. This could be your grandma, grandpa, grandparents, aunts, uncles, your husband, wife, anybody that's passed. They're watching over you. It's kind of a way to tell them that, yeah, they know you miss them, but they're doing good up there because it's a, you know, it's a nice place, and they're not in pain no more. And I don't know who this message is for, but this is somebody's grandma, aunt, definitely somebody's grandma is telling them to please just do what they have to do to make their life happy, and they're proud of them either way. They know that things have been rough, but they're here for them, and they're here for you, and they're watching over you, and they know your situation, which I don't technically know your situation, but I'm sure that it's from stuff that's happened to you. So they're just telling you to do what you have to do, and even if the step is scary, they're with you the whole step of the way. This is it could be a grandma or great grandma. I'm getting kind of it's a grandma. I'm getting a grandma energy, and I'm not quite sure the name. It's a short name. I can kind of hear it, but I got other energy channeling me too as well. They see you as the queen of their world. They want to hold on to you because you are the queen of their world. You are their blessing. They have a lot of deep, guilted regret. They have a lot of regret that goes deep inside them. Are you more alive? But here on earth it feels like Anyway, they're masquerading. They're pretending to be things they're not. They might even know how to do shape-shifting, or they know how to attach their energy to other people. If they know somebody's coming to your house, they'll attach their energy. They also know how to astral project, which you know this. They're obsessed so much that they're using crystals to spy on you. They know how to astral project with crystals. If you know anybody that knows how to do that, you'd be surprised who knows how to do that and who don't, because I've learned, and I've been surprised by it. And I can tell when they're here. Like last night, I had some friends over, and we could smell their cigarette, and I saw them, and my dogs, they watch them. If your dogs watch your corners of your house, or if your dogs chase invisibles, that is people like energetically astral projecting or watching you. And I know it can seem scary, but things are not always what they seem. And I'm to the point where I'm like, let them watch if they want to watch. The temple of my body, that's what I was talking about. They use somebody else's body to carry their energy on, or they shapeshift, or there is some shapeshifters with the lights, with the battle of the light and dark going on and the world changing. They feel like they're fated to suffer, so they want you to be fated to suffer. Watch what you eat, because that's a poison apple, by the way, my friends. So please watch what you eat. Don't take things from strangers, and be mindful, because energy can travel on different objects, and they can poison you. I have been poisoned, and it's not fun. I have prayed, and I threw up some stuff that didn't look right, and I hadn't ate nothing, so that was the weird part about it. So please be mindful. They know that you've made a lot of sacrifices in your life. They know you've sacrificed to be with them, and they know you've sacrificed to heal. And unfortunately, you might have some past life sacrifices in your past life, because that is a past life energy as well, because that's a warrior, and they see you as a warrior. The darkness sees you as a warrior too. This person feels fragmented. They feel broken up without you. They feel lost without you. Your love and friendship meant the world to them, and without you, they feel completely lost. Like, they hated to admit it, but you made their life, you made their day, you made everything about their life better. You brought them a piece of themselves they didn't know they had, and they miss that, and they want it back, but they're either too ashamed, too embarrassed, or too prideful to tell you they're sorry, or they're too prideful to step up to what they've done wrong to you. And I'm not trying to make this a sad reading, but this is the truthful kind of reading. We're not going to sit here and tell everybody there's cherries and blossoms and roses everywhere. You could be rich and live in a big old house and still be miserable if you're not healed. If you're not healed, you're just in the same cycle you have been. Hearts beat fast. Colors and promises. How to be brave. Yeah, that's what they lack. They lack the courage. They know that this is a past life love and they feel it, but they don't know how to accept it because they probably didn't know what love was either, and neither did you probably. You probably neither one never knew what love was, and now that you're starting to find out what love isn't, they're kind of scared and they're afraid to fall, just like you're probably afraid to fall. Like, honestly, I think we're all scared because we don't want the cycles we've had. We don't want the abuse and the addictions and the assaults. We don't want to be insulted in front of our kids and our families. We don't want to be talked behind our back. We don't want to have to worry about them cheating on us. We don't want none of that. We want the end of the cycle. We want a happiness. But this person is addicted. They're dealing with a lot of addictions. You probably had addictions as well. This person might be a closet addictor because it's kind of dark, like they may hide this in the closet. And this could be somebody in an upper society. This could be somebody all the way up in a court system that has addictions, but everybody does, whether it's alcohol, sugar, food, sex, drugs, this person's mad. Either they're mad at you because you're doing better, or they're mad at themselves, so they're mad at everybody else. But see, they blame everybody else for saying, oh, don't go to that person, don't go to this person, don't do this, don't do that. But the only person they can blame is themselves for picking that other people over you, for choosing them over you, because they sacrificed their own. That's what sacrifice means too. They sacrificed you for their family and friends and their own reputation, or even for money. They sacrificed you for money. They could have sold out to somebody not wanting your connection because they saw the light in your connection, and they knew you guys were twins, and they knew that if you got together, that you would do a lot of great things in the world. So sometimes the darkness will offer money for that, as well as in my situation, and you don't think I know, I do know. The calling in the storms, that's your gods. The winds are changing, and you know it. They feel like a colorless angel, and I've got this before, they feel like they had a heart of stone, or you feel like they have a heart of stone. They might have a parasite or a evil entity, or they might even have an STD and they don't want to tell you about it. They're saying they won't cry for you, or you won't cry for them, but this person's crying tears of blood. So they are crying for you. They're crying deep for you if they're crying tears of blood. That's all the way from their heart. You're peaceful among the thorns. Even though they're sending all kinds of chaos at you, you're sitting in your peace. Like you're trying as hard as you can to find peace in your situation. And you do love this person. I can tell you that. You probably have a lot of love for this person. You might even have kids with this person. Or you might have had kids. You might have miscarried. You might have had everything going on, and just a lot of stuff happened because it was too much for you. And some relationships are not meant for you. They're just karmic. They're meant to teach you a lesson. And you can't blame that person. You can, but you can't in a way, because your life is planned, and God puts these people in your life to teach you a lesson. And these lessons, they suck, but it teaches you what you've done in the past to other people, and it helps you step through your shadows of what you know you did. You're going to get atonement for all the times you were stabbed in the back by this person, by other people. God is bringing you atonement, and these are a bunch of knives in the back. You may not know about all these stabs in the back, and then again, you might. If you're insightful and a magician like I think you are, you know stuff. My theory on this is, if you have to ask a question, you already know the answer to it. Like if you go up to your person and say, I know you did this while I was at work. And they say, oh, you're crazy, blah, blah, blah. It's all in your head. No, it's not. Trust your instincts. You may not have physical proof, but you have insightful proof. They love your smell. And I've told this before. They like your smell. They smell you. They might even have stolen some of your perfume. And I've had that happen to me. I've had 3 or 4 bottles. I've had jewelry stolen. They've stolen my glasses, okay? And it's kind of hard to see without your glasses, but they've stolen them. There is, like I said before, there is a triumph of lies around the situation. The thing is, they know you know stuff, but they're not sure what you know. So they're kind of wondering and then sitting back and watching you because they're trying to figure out what it is you know. And they know you damn well know everything. They know you do, and they're not stupid. They know that you know everything. And they'll say things like, well, she's not stupid or he's not stupid. They know. But for them to actually come up and tell you that would mean that they'd have to admit it. And then they would have to go against what their family and friends and employers or whatever thinks. This song is a song I've always said about my exes here. And this song really hits me right now. And somebody might be feeling this way about their ex or their partner. You might be feeling this way. Lost the love I love the most. Trying to live half the life. Now you want me Yeah, they want you back, though. They don't care if they're healed or not. They would be willing to take you back. They want your life. Running around thieving scars, collecting your jar of hearts. But see, they put you in a karmic situation, and they put you in a situation with these other women or other men who they were involved in. So these other women and men, they took it out on you. They sent vibes your way, like it was your fault. Even if you didn't know about the other situation, you didn't know about the other people. Like, say you got with somebody and you didn't know that they were with another person, or you didn't know they were with their ex, or you didn't know they had 4 or 5, 6 women on the side. Then they pulled you into that. They have a lot of darkness in the background. They are self-sabotaging. They're putting themselves down. They are holding on to these past people. These past people are holding on to them. These are entities. These are demons. These are probably evil Jezebel, succubus energies. There is light above. There's an owl, which an owl is a spirit animal. And if you see owls, it's a sign of a spirit animal. I know when I first started looking for this missing girl from Missouri that was channeling me, and I have located this girl, but nobody will listen to me. But because they don't listen to psychics, apparently. But anyway, that's beside the point. But anyway, I started seeing owls, and owls are a spirit animal. That means that somebody in your, either somebody in your ancestors or somebody of your spirit guides are watching over you. Discover your life purpose. That's what you're working on. They know that you have the desire to move on. They know you have the desire for something else, and they know you're bored of the situation. They feel it. They know that you're pulling away, and as you pull away, they're pulling on. They're holding on tighter, and you can feel it. So you feel sick, and you feel hot, and you feel weak, and you feel tired. That's also the change of the world. But there is help above, or help from above. So above, so below. All around, help from above and below, so below. There is help coming, and there is help around you. And it's your angels, guides, and ascended masters, Mother Earth, your spirit animals, your ancestors, your other spirits that you might, and use your turn of cinders. And I'm just trying to help, because I'm not going to sit here and tell you that my life is cherries and rainbows. I'm still being blocked, but I know it, and this person knows I know it, and they know I know who it is. And they went as far as taking my kids away. Like, they've interfered with me and my children. And my children are older, but when they do that, that ensures that this mother and this angel is not gonna, you can do whatever you want to me, but when you hurt my children, then that's how God feels. Do whatever you want to me, but when you hurt my children, even if it's the devil doing it, when you hurt my children, you've released the lion energy. You released the anger and a lion energy, a roar of a lion that you can't understand. And the same thing with when you hurt creatures of nature, or when you hurt other people's children. You release an anger in that mother, because that's what mothers are, just like fathers. They're protective. Someone sees you as their soulmate, their true love. You're looking for your true love. They're over your shoulder watching you. You may not know they're watching you, but they are. And so you might feel them. You might know. You might know. Some of you do know, and some of you don't know. But if you think of them, or if you're all of a sudden not thinking of them, or if their picture shows up on your phone, or your songs change, or you think you see their image on your wall, or whatever you do, or if you feel their energy on another person that comes in your house and they say things that other person would have said, word for word, sound for sound, then that person's energy is on that person, or they've shapeshifted. Take off your mask and be who you say you are. That's what they're afraid to do. They're afraid to take off their mask. They're afraid to tell you who they really are. Even if you know who they are, and I know who it is that's done this to me. I know the group of them, and they don't think I do, but I do. They see you as patience. They know you've been patient through this whole situation, and they're actually pretty embarrassed. The reason they ghosted you, they say it's because of twin flame separation, but you know what? I don't always think so. It is healing, and it is separation, it is protection, but a lot of it is they separated from you because of their own embarrassment and their own pride, their own ego. And they probably told you that you had ego and pride, and they probably blamed you, and they probably put you down. But that was just their way of projecting what they felt in their own heart. And they might have been battling how they felt with you. It might have been a situation where you're a girl and you like a girl, or a guy and you like a guy, or a girl and a guy and you work as a higher authority, and this person's not in a high authority position. Or maybe you're a Christian and you see me as a spiritual, or you as a spiritual person, and there's a difference there, and maybe that's part of it. Or maybe it's all the above. Maybe it's all the above. Maybe it's because I'm open with who I am. I am a bisexual female. and I have addiction problems, and I'm a mystic, and I'm a Christian, and I believe in Mother Nature, and I believe in the Holy Spirit, and I believe in angel guides, and I see the unseen world. But I have feelings for, I had feelings for both. And I've tried to block out the female side of it because I always get my heart handed to me. But men do the same thing, but I guess I'm more deeper rooted with the other side because I take that really, really serious to me, because a female is not just a female as in a relationship. A female is in your friend and your confidant and a person that you confide in when you don't feel like you confide in your husband or the people in your situation or your life. So when they hurt you as well, that leaves you jaded and shaded, and that leaves you afraid to and it leaves you afraid to love either one, you know, especially when they betray you. Say what you mean and mean what you say. That happens a lot in your situation, I'm sure, even now. Like, this person's not listening. Like, you're back here, you're all pissed off, and they're not listening. They're just not listening to you, and you're trying to talk to them, and you're trying to tell them, and they know you're right, but they don't like it. They'll say things like, well, you're just trying to